Okay, so now that we have everything set up, I'm going to show you how to actually edit the website. So the two things that I have open to start are CyberDuck, whose little icon looks like this, and then also the lab website. It's important that you keep the lab website open the entire time while you're editing. This way we can check if we're doing things right and also just for logistical purposes. All right, so first thing to do, I'm just going to show you exactly how this is set up. So if I go back to CyberDuck, I've created a bookmark, which you should have too, following those directions, that just says Columbia. So I'm going to click on that. And what comes up is Psych Web and Public HTML. What you want to do is you want to click the downward arrow on Psych Web. And this is going to give you everything that's on the Psych website. So we don't really want to deal with most of that. We just want to deal with Valerie's website. So we're going to scroll down all the way to VP Bonds, the first one. I'm just going to click the downward arrow on that. And this is going to be how our website is set up. So let's edit a section just to show you how it works. So we're going to edit the Get Involved section, which can be found right here on the website. So if I click on that, this is what we have. So we basically have some information on how to get involved, and then different sections under that. So the first thing that we're going to do is is go into here, and then under Get Involved, what I'm going to do is I'm going to either right click or control click based on your computer. So when I click control click, I'm going to go down to Edit With, and then Tinkta. Tinkta is the text editing software, and the link to download that is also on the Google Doc. So what's going to come up then is, okay, so what's going to come up after I do that, let me do it one more time. Okay, what's going to come up is basically all this stuff. And you're going to keep scrolling down until you get to kind of the text part. So as you can see, this matches up with what we have on the website. So if we start, it says, are you an undergrad? Are you an undergrad? Blah, 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 blah. So let's say that I want to edit, let's see, anything really. Let's just say that we want to edit this part, like the update part. So first thing I want to do is I just want to copy all of this and paste it into a Word document, just because a lot of things can often happen, and it's best to have a backup than to lose everything. Great, so once that's in there, then I can start editing. So let's say I want to edit, okay, so I want to edit this to basically say update June 2016, so update it to the date. So what this means, the P is basically that it's going to be on a new line. The strong means it's going to be bold, as you can see, and then we just basically did it from there. So, okay, so let's see. So basically all you're going to do is, just as if you're going to edit in a Word document, I can just delete this and type in something else. Cancel update. There we go. Great. Perfect. And then to see that it's actually made the change, all I want to do is I just want to press save on here. And then I can reload the page on here, and it should reload to June 2016. Great, so I forgot the little star thing, because that's kind of important, so I'm just going to add that in. Press save again. Reload, and it should come up. Great. So it's pretty simple, pretty easy to do. So that's just if you're going to edit text. So the important things to remember again are to copy and paste into a Word document before you start anything, and then also to always have your page your page up at the same time, and then also to save when you've finished. And again, you won't see any changes unless you reload the Safari page. So let's do something that's a little bit more complicated, and that would be uploading PDFs. So where there'd be PDFs would most likely be in publications. And as you can see, a lot of times, some of them are missing, but a lot of times you can download the PDF from the website. And to do that, I'll show you exactly where it is. So if we go back into CyberDuck, and we go into publications. Again, I just want to open it with Tinkta. This way I can see exactly what's going on. So here's an example. So the first one that has one is Becca's paper, actually. And you can download the PDF here. Now on Tinkta, what we'll see is we'll see this thing. So it's a little A, href, and then assets, PDF, more Porty-Bonds, blah, 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 blah. So this basically means that it's grabbing it from the assets section, which if we go back into CyberDuck, under assets, we should have, where are they? Oh, under assets, we have all the PDFs. We also have all the images. So it's important when you're uploading PDF, the first thing you should do is put it in the assets section of CyberDuck. And all you do really is just drag and drop. So yeah, so basically all you do really is drag and drop it in. And it's important that you want to save it exactly with the same title as it's going to get when someone downloads it. It's also important that when you save it and then you type it into CyberDuck that it has the same title. So here, for example, here's Becca's paper, and it's typed in exactly the same. More underscore Porty-Bonds, underscore diversity within women of color, blah, blah, blah. Same thing here. So this basically means that it's going to go into the assets folder, it's then going to go into the PDFs folder, and then it's going to grab this document. So that's how you upload PDFs. It's also important that when you upload a PDF, you make basically the editing preferences to be the correct thing. And you can see that actually right under here. So when you go into our document, you want to make sure that the website viewers can actually access the content from the lab website, and you want to change the rights to the material. All of this information on how to change the rights to the material is right here. So definitely look at that when you're uploading a PDF. Editing the website gallery can also be done through this. It's a lot easier just to read the instructions than for me to tell you actually. But the gallery again is in the gallery folder. And we use an external website to do that. It's very, very simple. And that's basically it. It's pretty easy. For the most part, you won't be dealing with any of these kind of light blue text. You'll most likely just be fixing the black text, which is just as if you're fixing a Word document, so not too bad. And just always make sure to copy and paste. Once you fix something and everything worked out, you don't have to save the Word documents, but it's definitely good to have. Any questions? Just email me.